There's a kind of elegance that can't be bought, copied, or manufactured. It doesn't rely on trends, logos, or excess. It's not found in crowded store windows or new arrivals. It's older than fashion and far more enduring. This is old money style. And while it may have originated in elite circles of inherited wealth, today, it lives wherever a woman chooses refinement over flash, quality over novelty, and timelessness over temporary applause. For women over 50, this aesthetic is not only accessible, it's natural. Because elegance at this stage in life isn't something you seek. It's something you remember. Something you return to as effortlessly as you cross your legs or adjust your cuff. And the most stylish women over 50 don't just follow old money principles, they embody them. So today, I invite you to slow down, settle in, and walk with me through the fashion secrets that define this world of quiet luxury, 18 timeless codes that women of elegance swear by. Not because they're part of a trend, but because they're part of who they are. Let's begin with the very foundation, the silence of luxury. Old money style doesn't scream. It doesn't chase attention. Instead, it whispers through careful choices, the perfect collar on a white blouse, the subtle stitching on a blazer, the understated elegance of matte gold. It's not absence, it's intentional understatement. In a world obsessed with visibility, invisibility becomes powerful. And this leads us directly to the next principle, neutrality as a signature. Cream, beige, navy, ivory, gray, soft olive, dusty rose. These are not safe colors. They're sophisticated ones. A wardrobe composed of these tones doesn't age, it evolves. Neutrals allow you to mix, layer, and harmonize effortlessly. And on mature skin, these shades illuminate rather than compete. When your outfit becomes a quiet background, you become the focal point. But color is only part of the equation. Texture is the new print. An old money woman doesn't rely on loud patterns to express herself. She does it through the richness of materials. Buttery leather, crisp poplin, dense wool, flowing silk, soft suede. She wears matte, not gloss. Brushed, not shiny. Her fabrics don't shimmer, they glow. When you choose texture over noise, your clothing becomes a conversation in whispers. Which brings us to what may be the greatest secret of all. Fit is everything. A beautifully cut jacket that fits your shoulders perfectly will do more for your elegance than any designer label ever could. These women understand that tailoring is not optional, it's essential. They hem, knit, and adjust until a garment feels made for them. Because the truth is, nothing looks more luxurious than something that fits as if it were custom. It tells the world, I know my body. I dress with it, not against it. And part of dressing with your body is embracing its evolution. Stylish women over 50 do not try to dress younger. They dress better. They don't chase youth. They wear maturity with pride. This is not about hiding anything. It's about highlighting everything that time has refined. Their clothes are not used as camouflage, but as architecture, framing the best parts of who they are now. Now, let's talk about accessories, the punctuation of style. In the old money aesthetic, less truly is more. A woman may wear a single piece of jewelry, a pearl earring, a fine gold chain, a vintage watch with a leather strap. But that one piece tells you something. It's personal, meaningful, worn for decades, perhaps. There are no oversized statement pieces, no trendy clutter, just restraint, just certainty. And then there's the scarf, not just an accessory but an attitude. A silk scarf tied simply around the neck, or draped over a shoulder, or knotted on the handle of a structured bag, says, I pay attention. Women of old money elegance don't wear scarves to make a statement. They wear them to finish a sentence. Which leads us naturally to the bag, and the belief that one exceptional bag is worth more than 10 average ones. It's not about designer monograms or seasonal it bags. It's about shape, construction, longevity. A structured satchel in chestnut leather. A small top handle in ivory grain. These bags don't chase attention. They command it. Shoes follow the same philosophy. Quiet shoes walk louder. Think classic loafers, leather ballet flats, suede block heels. No extreme platforms. No over-the-top embellishments. Just beautifully made shoes that support you, walk with you, and age gracefully by your side. But perhaps the most overlooked secret is movement. How fabric moves when you sit. How your coat drapes when you turn. How your trousers fall when you cross your legs. Old money style is cinematic, not in its boldness, but in its fluidity. The way a woman moves in her clothes is what makes them come alive. That's why fit, fabric, and length matter so much. You are not a mannequin. You're a woman in motion, and your clothes should reflect that. And then we arrive at grooming. Hair that's healthy and simple. Skin that's well cared for. Makeup that enhances, never masks. A softly defined brow. A signature lipstick. A touch of blush. These women do not contour. They glow. Their beauty routine isn't about hiding flaws. It's about honoring their face as it is today. Fragrance, too, plays its role. A signature scent becomes part of your identity. Not cloying or synthetic, but warm, layered, subtle. Think vetiver, iris, neroli, sandalwood. A fragrance that lingers, not announces. That makes people lean in, not step back. One of the most powerful markers of old money elegance is stillness. The ability to be at ease with silence. To pause before speaking. To listen more than you respond. These women don't interrupt. They don't over-explain. Their energy is calm. Their presence is full. And their clothing reflects that. Unfussy, deliberate, open. And what about trend cycles? Old money women don't follow trends. They filter them. If a new silhouette or fabric makes sense for their body, lifestyle, and taste, they adapt it. If it doesn't, they pass. Their style is a living organism, aware of the times, but never controlled by them. And finally, we arrive at perhaps the deepest truth. Old money style is not about wealth. It's about values. It's about care. About appreciation. About self-respect. A woman who dresses this way is telling the world, I value beauty, but I value discretion more. I value quality, but I value longevity more. And I value my presence more than any passing impression. That's what makes this style so magnetic, especially after 50. It's not showy. It's soulful. It doesn't beg to be liked. It simply is. It is a quiet knowing, a lived-in refinement, a style that whispers, I've arrived. I've lived. I'm here, and I don't need to prove anything to anyone. So now I ask you, which of these secrets do you already live by? Which one speaks to you most? Is it the neutrality of your palette? The texture of your fabrics? The fit of your favorite blazer? The stillness in your stride? Because you don't need to be born into elegance to own it. You just need to return to it. And in this season of your life, what better time? Old money style is not about dressing up. It's about dressing in alignment. With who you are, with what you value, and with the quiet power you no longer need to ask permission to express. You don't have to follow fashion anymore. You are living elegance. And when you walk into the room, we feel it every single time.